Well, hey guys, it's Destry. Welcome back to my Oregon yard today. Today I'm going to be working on a really fun project. I am going to be working on a brand new garden bed, a new garden space, which is kind of rare in my yard because I feel like so much of my garden is already like established and I have different plants in already. So it's going to be really fun to like make this space brand new. It's kind of a blank slate. So let me show you the space that we're going to be working on today. All right, so this is the area we're going to be working on today. So just to give you a little bit of perspective, here is the front of our home, and on this side we have our blueberry bushes. So we have four blueberry bushes here, which are really prolific and provide a lot of blueberries for us. And then right here below this window, we had a tree that was right in front of this window. And it's the same tree as this, which I will turn around, which the common name for it is called a peanut butter tree because it spreads by rhizome or by root or whatever. And then when you try to pull out these little shoots that come out everywhere, your hands smell like peanut butter, I guess. I don't really smell the peanut butter. I just think it stinks, honestly. It's not the best tree, honestly, but it is what it is. It was here when we moved in, and the pollinators do love it. The hummingbirds love it. The blooms actually smell pretty good. But anyway, this is the type of tree that was over here. So in the ice storm, the whole tree, the root and everything kind of came out. It like fell away from the property, from the house, which is a good thing because it was way too big of a tree for this area anyway. So this is the area I'm going to be working on today. Well, we took out one of the blueberry bushes. So this is an evergreen blueberry. So technically it's not supposed to lose all of its leaves, but I would say it loses the majority of the leaves. The rest of these blueberries will lose all their leaves, but this one was kind of like half, lost most of its leaves, and it didn't really produce. So unlike these four back here that would produce so much fruit, this one never did anything. So it's kind of a different variety. So I think I'm either going to give it to a friend or move it or something. I just wanted to open up the space a little bit more. So I took that out as well. And I did buy one plant for this area so far. So this is an evergreen and it will stay compact. It is a globe blue spruce. So I really wanted something with that blue color, and I wanted something kind of short and round and kind of an evergreen for this area. I also have this tree here, which is also an evergreen. So I got that plant, and I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to arrange things. Now, we also have the hose here, so we have to leave some clearance for that. And we have our little pathway here. So let me show you a couple other plants that I scooped up for this area. So I went out to one of our favorite nurseries the other day, and they were having a really big sale, and I had a couple coupons. So I did grab some really pretty things here. So the first thing I got is this Gara. It's a Proven Winners Stratosphere White, and there's already bees on it right now. There literally is a pollinator right here hanging out, so I don't want to bother him, but I really liked the movement of it. It's got these long kind of branches that kind of bounce in the breeze, and I thought it was really, really pretty. I also got this Proven Winners over here. Look at this one, you guys. Oops, sorry, that's my watering can. But I loved the variegation of the leaves and then the pretty flowers. Now these are all perennials, so they'll come back for me. This is the Bit of Honey Heliopsis, and I just thought it was so pretty. So I got 3 of those. I got 2, I believe, of the Gara, and then I got 2 of this Echinacea, which is, I'm trying to get away from this bee here. I don't want to bug him too much. Yeah, so I got 3 of the Heliopsis. There's the third one. So then this one is from Monrovia, and this one is the Evolution Embers Sparks Coneflower. So again, another perennial, but I just really loved this combination of these 3 plants. So I've got 3 and 2 and 2, I think is what I got. I'll have to kind of place them around. And then over here, I also have a couple other perennials. that I thought about just putting in the ground that are in pots. This is a catmint, which will come back, which blooms purple. It's done blooming for now. And then I also have this guy, which is, do I still have the tag? Yeah, this is another Gara, but it's kind of a purpley pink color. So I just have those two in pots, and I'm thinking about incorporating those two. Again, they're perennials, they'll come back, and incorporating them in this area. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of like put everything around, lay it out, and decide kind of what the layout is. The one thing that's throwing it off for me is the little round blue spruce. Trying to figure out exactly how to incorporate that, but let's go ahead and put these pots around and see what kind of layout we can come up with. So this is another option I'm considering for the space, which is, again, the same kind of blue color, but it's more of a vertical shape. Now this tree can get big, so I'd have to really think about whether I want to do this in the space, but I think it could look really cool. So I'm considering using this in the design too. We'll have to just kind of play around with layout and see how it goes. Okay, so here is what I have for layout so far. I'm not sure about this, but I've got the little round blue spruce here, the taller blue tree there, which it's a little lopsided, but I have it, I have a stake in here to try to, I'm trying to train it a little bit more straight, but I can fix that. And then I've got the 3 Gara kind of in the back, including the one that's, you know, currently looks like it's going to put a new flush of blooms on there, and it's kind of more of a pink color. And then the 2 Echinacea from Monrovia, and then the 3 Proven Winners ones there in front, the Bit of Honeys. So I really like the way it looks. I know my husband will not be happy about having this evergreen tree so close to the house. So I might just plant it up. And then, you know, better to ask forgiveness than permission type of thing. And I still don't know what I'm going to do with this blueberry. I feel like I could put it back there, but I kind of like this way this is looking. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get it planted up today. right, friends, well, it's actually later the same day as I originally posted or videoed some of that footage, and this is how the garden bed turned out. So we've got the echinacea in there. I've got the 2 Gara that are, you know, big and tall right now, and then the little baby one that hopefully will flush back with some more blooms. And then we've got the Proven Winners ones here in the front, and I might get a little stake. This one's like wanting to go the other way. Go this way, dude. I should have maybe rotated the pot when I planted it. And then we did put the little blue evergreen here in the corner, and I ended up not using the little tree. I kept it in the pot, and I might just leave it here because I think it looks kind of nice. But we decided we didn't want anything planted that close to the house. So yeah, this is how it turned out, and I think it really looks nice in this area. Again, we got the blueberries and then kind of this little flower bed, so it'll be interesting to see how it develops over the years. I might put in a Japanese maple tree. I'm debating like a small, you know, small tree, deciduous tree, or we might just leave it as a flower bed, but I think it turned out really, really nice. Here on the other side of our gate is the other blueberry, and what we were thinking about, this was actually my husband's idea, is to kind of, like we have the one garden bed here, to actually make another garden bed right here on this part of the fence, and then incorporate that blueberry, because blueberries need other blueberries in order to pollinate and such. So we're gonna keep it watered for now, but more to come on that, the development of this possible new little garden bed over here by the flower stand. That's going to be it for this video today, guys. I hope that you liked it and that it gave you some inspiration to maybe take on a garden bed in your space and kind of give it a refresh. If you liked the video, if you could like and subscribe, and if you need me, I'll be hanging out doing some gardening. See you next time. Bye.